when you are hit with a great idea.
Run with it, baby.
Nolan-Brown with the Power of Invention. Now, after I tested the strength of this double-sided tape on the mirror, I experimented later on with putting what I trademarked later, the name Insight, on the back, so that when people looked into the car interior, they could see the back of it, which identified the name of the product. Now, it went from these packages, once I trademarked that name, to this package. And I kept, as you can see, the growing like a weed. And it wasn't just called a rear-facing car seat mirror, but I identified it as Insight, because it kept the baby in sight. And on the back I did a diagram with directions of how it was used. Now, when I was first sticking the angles on the back, that was fine for a while, but I figured, you know, if I had the mirror cut, because they were being laser cut for these smooth edges, you know, I can see if they can also, while they're doing that, drill a hole in it so that it went from the taped angle to now having a hole in the mirror, and I could rivet the back on, which gave a little bit of an adjustment in the back of it. So that was a good move, and I didn't have to worry about the tape coming apart, although I did test that tape in the toaster oven, believe it or not, for heat, and in the freezer for cold, and it worked out okay. So this is a piece of the angle that I had cut in Boston so that I wouldn't have to injection mold plastic, which is very expensive.